Game started.
Kempstoke. Okay, let's see what he's got here. E4. Let's see. So I played a regular E4, E5, and Alekhens, a Scandinavian, a French. Let's go back to the Sicilian. And we can play a classical Sicilian. See if I get killed or not. That's the problem with the Sicilian. Okay, this is the classical Sicilian. Knight f6 instead of a6 for the knight, or for g6 for the dragon. This is the classical. So that's one of the two main responses. The other one is bishop g5. But that's a very respectable way to play as well. That's the Fischer-Sozin attack, is what it's called. So I think this is usually an indication that white is going to castle kingside. We'll see. It could still go either way. Yeah, so he's setting up for queenside castling. He hasn't played f3 though, so he moved his queen without playing f3. So I can harass the bishop a little bit. And I probably should. Otherwise it gives him a little bit too much of a free hand. So let's see where that bishop wants to go. Actually, it can't go anywhere. If it goes here, it runs into a fork. It goes here, I take it. So maybe white's move order there was a little bit imprecise. That's why, you know, f3 or h3 are very popular moves in the white side of the Sicilian. Stop this knight from coming here at an inconvenient moment. Let's see, maybe he could take the knight. And then when I take back, then he could move the bishop. But no, that's not what he's doing. He's just allowing this. So I can take this knight too. Do I want to? Maybe I want to play d5, e5 rather. e5 hits the knight. If it takes, I take back. That would leave me with a slightly awkward pawn structure, wouldn't it? So I go e5. He takes my knight, hitting the queen, so I have to take back. And then he takes the pawn. I take back with a pawn. I'll have a kind of split pawn structure here. And his bishop will have an open diagonal. Let's see, can I play... So I think what that means is I should take the knight. And then play e5, hitting the queen. The queen has no good squares to move to. Can retreat, or he can take the pawn. That loses a pawn, though. Okay, so e5 is out. And if I play d5, takes, that also loses a pawn. So maybe bishop f6. And then if he pushes the pawn forward, then I take. Let's see, do I have other ideas? Queen out, or just pawn up to develop? You know, I want to kind of resolve the situation in the center here before this d6 pawn becomes a weakness. So that's why I want to play some kind of forcing move here. Just drops back. Yeah, I still can't play e5, but I can play, I mean, I still can't play d5, but I can play e5 now. And, okay, so he goes like that. So let's go for, okay, let's see. He's going to castle queenside and threaten to take there. I'll drop my bishop back. It's not too attractive. Maybe I will play queen out so that I have rook over to defend the pawn that way. Makes it difficult for me to develop my light squared bishop, though. Interesting position. So he hops in with the knight. Okay, hitting my queen. And yeah, I'm not really ready for that, am I? But it does, well, if he takes the bishop, then the queen comes over and takes back. And this pawn is still defended. Yeah, so he's going to get that pawn after all, because now he can take with tempo. He takes the bishop, I take back, and now his queen and his rook are lined up on d6 there, and I can't defend it. Maybe I can attack something. I can play queen here with check. Pick up the pawn. So I want to avoid.
Check.
And let's maybe here. I guess I should grab the pawn, but if I grab the pawn, he's going to play rook there. Thing is, if I develop the bishop, he's going to play queen takes pawn. But, well, if he does that, then I have rook to e8 at least. Gains a tempo on the queen. Maybe I can get the e-pawn back. Let's see, I have to be careful of this battery on the f2, f7 pawn. Oh, it just goes there. Is that so great? Just gave back a pawn, and his pawn structure over here on the king side is kind of scattered. So I think, yeah, white probably had better there. Yeah, so that makes sense, going after the f7 pawn. So I have to block this diagonal here. So he doubles, so that's good. That is threatening. Checkmate. So I have to respond to that. So let's go here. Okay, so let's take this. Get rid of some of this pressure here. And let's see if we can gather up some of these pawns on the king side here. So he gives one pawn back. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so he's still one pawn up though. And looks like he's going to take up another pawn there. Let's see if we can get rid of this guy. It's a nice mate here with a check and a check. But, well, a couple things have to go right. He defends the pawn. That's the first problem. Okay, so I should give myself some lift here, right? And get rid of that pawn here. Yeah, so that that falls for the checkmate, doesn't it? Check.
Check.
Oh, well, that was a nice finish. Let's we'll take a look at this in the postmortem and see. I seem to get in trouble in the early middle game there, but got saved at the end. So I'll upload this and do a postmortem. See you guys later. Bye.